So my job interview is today, and it's immediately after work. So me trying to find like an outfit that I'm okay with getting like paint on, but that I can also wear to an interview is a time. I might just have a costume change. I don't know. We'll see.
So I'm at okay. So I'm at Starbucks, right? Because my interview is in like an hour and the Starbucks is like 10 seconds away from the Macy's I'm interviewing at for their seasonal position. So I'm just hanging out doing interview prep for the first time since I've applied. And yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm hoping I can just kind of. Haven't like really worked in retail. I've worked in food, but I feel like the same things still kind of apply. So I'm kind of hoping I can just like plug, um, like Disney and occasionally doing retail at the comic book store. And it's yeah, I was literally looking up like the position I applied for. It's a seasonal like retail job. Um, but yeah, the worst part though, and what I've been meaning to say for a minute and 9 seconds, is that like when I get there, it just says like after arriving at the interview location, follow the directional signs to the executive offices, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to fucking find these executive offices. So I'm gonna keep me leaving the Starbucks hella early to try and find these goddamn executive offices. Also, I got paint on the bottom of my shirt, but I retied it in a knot at the bottom, so I'm hoping it'll be fine. You can't really see it. Also, look at what my hands look like from work. So, cool. This is low key, probably the least prepared I've ever been for an interview and the least professional I've ever looked for an interview, but hopefully I can just wow them with my attitude and enthusiasm like I usually do. My customer service voice, killer. But yeah, we'll update when that's done.
All right, I am in the Macy's parking lot approximately 45 minutes early because I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to find the executive offices. But pulled into this parking lot and my brain went on a trip because the last time I was in this parking lot, I was making out with G asterisk S. So in his mom's minivan. Yeah, so that was a weird. I like entered the Macy's parking lot and my brain like had a like Jimmy Neutron moment of like, oh my God, the last time our senses were here, this is what was going on. So there's a fun little tidbit. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit in my car for like 20 minutes and then go and try and find these offices. So, oh, my fucking hands. This is the hands of a professional. Hire me. Update, I'm going in now because I need to find a bathroom and also the executive offices, and I should have peed at Starbucks, but I didn't, and now I need to go find a bathroom. Rip. Not trying to get a UTI. So my interview was at 5 and it is 5:12 and I'm already in my car and hired. It was the speediest thing I think I've ever done, like interview wise. It was just like bam, 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 bam. Okay, what's your availability? All right, we got a position. Someone's gonna contact you with your 3 training days. The end. And I was like, oh, okay. So got another job, which thank God. Yeah, so I guess they're just gonna call me and tell me what days I'm training. It was just a weird experience, to be honest. It was so speedy, just situational questions, and I just kept being like, at this job I did yada da da da. At this job I did yada da da da. Like just stories. Yeah. It was fucking wild. I think they're desperate because they said they're not doing background checks, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they're desperate. I'm desperate. So yeah, bitch has another source of income seasonally. So that's lit. Yeah, that was so fast. And yeah, I guess I'm hired. So that was cool. So I just watched Marriage Story on Netflix. Like it ended 2 seconds ago, as you could tell by there's still being tears in my eyes. Um, but y'all need to watch this fucking movie. It was so good. Um, I feel this way. I feel for this movie the way I think the rest of the world feels for The Irishman. um, it was so good. Um, yeah, I don't know. Their acting was so good, and I want Adam Driver to get an Oscar. Scarlett Johansson was also really good, but she's problematic now, so I don't know if I want her to get an Oscar. But yeah, that's my review. Just fresh crying. Yeah, it was good. Okay, so I started this activity. Wow, my hair trying to be in a ponytail, a mess. I started this activity yesterday, but today I'm actually gonna do the activity. I'm rearranging my bookcase. So yesterday all I did was pull off all the art books. And I was like, I'm gonna rearrange it. But all I did was create this gigantic stack of all of my art books and periodicals and shit. But basically this shelf was kind of like bowing down. So I had to take all the like heavy books off and I'm gonna rearrange it. That's why I took all the art books off because they tend to be the heavier ones. And I think I'm gonna put them on the bottom, move the record player up a shelf, and just rearrange the whole thing. But yeah, so that's like my goal today. And then also I'm gonna repot my aloe vera plant because she has expanded. So I have 2 goals. Actually, I have 3 goals, and the third one is to take out the recycling. I have 3 very small and achievable goals to do today. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, bookshelf update. So obviously all the plants are gonna come back, but on this bottom shelf is all like my art books. We have like educational textbooks, art of books, periodicals, notebooks, all that jazz. Then I have like my record player, my comic books featuring Toothless, my feminism autobiography-esque books, and then I have like all of my like fantasy stuff because apparently those are the only books I read. And then I just put cookbooks on the top and a plant's gonna go back over there. But yeah, so organized the bookshelf. I'm having a backup so far. Okay, pretty happy with how it turned out. I like it better organized in section than how I had it before, which was just everything all together, alphabetical by author's last name. But this makes more sense, I think. So yeah, something was accomplished today. Proud of that. But yeah. So the Try Guys uploaded a video of them making cookies, so now I'm going to make cookies because I was high-key inspired by their video. So I'm gonna make peanut butter cookies using a recipe I just found on the internet. My only like concern is that the only peanut butter I have is like the healthy organic kind, so I'm kind of worried it's not gonna taste as good as it does with like the, you know, the normal peanut butter. But we'll see. We'll update. Maybe I'll just add more sugar. We'll find out. Okay, so I have my Food Network recipe on my iPad. Not sponsored, but Apple, it could be. And then over here, I have all my ingredients. So yeah. Step 1, we're gonna preheat the oven to 375 degrees. My oven, though, has like this weird measurement system. Hold on. Like it works like this, so I kind of have to guess that that's 375. Yeah, I hate this dial. I know it makes sense, but I hate it. And then step 2, we're going to combine the sugar and the butter in the bowl. Now, I could like hand mix the butter and the sugar, but I'm gonna use the KitchenAid. Not sponsored, but at KitchenAid, it could be. All right, so now that the butter and sugar is creamed together, which is just basically a fancy baking term to say that they're mixed together, this Food Network recipe used that term and I was very thrown off. Now we put in the egg, then we mix in the peanut butter and the vanilla, put in the salt and baking soda, and then once that's all combined, make them into little cookie dough balls and bake them. Also, since y'all are my friends, I can admit this, I just changed the KitchenAid attachment to a different mixer because I felt like the one I had was not working as well as I wanted it to. All right, she's all mixed together. So now we gotta roll it out onto a cookie sheet. And I have peanut butter on my nose. The cookie dough's good. But so when we roll into balls, you're also gonna roll it in a little like bowl of sugar. And that's how you get that good shit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. And now we do that classic flatten with a fork bit that makes them look, you know, like good old peanut butter cookies.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
As you can see, I have kind of a small cookie tray, so I can't make that many at once. And I have a lot of cookie dough left. So right now it's gonna just go in my fridge and I'll make more later. But yeah, it's gonna be a slow process when I can only make 12 cookies at a time. And this is a shit ton of cookie dough. But I mean, I'll also eat cookie dough. So yeah, but now they get baked. They go into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Mine are kind of thick, so I think I'm gonna aim more towards the 15, but still check on them. All right, their timer has gone off, so I'm gonna open the oven, see what they're looking like, and go from there. This feels like such a dramatic reveal. Okay. So I'm thinking they need longer because they need to be a little bit more brown and, you know, cracking on the edges. So I'm gonna give them like another minute or two, and then hopefully they'll be done. Also, I think my like oven like kind of sucks temp wise, because I've made, every time I like roast vegetables in there, I always have to put them back in for longer. So, you know, do the times based off of your oven quality. Okay, let's try this again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's looking better. All right. Also, I know the inside of my oven looks fucking ugly, but that wasn't my fault, okay? That's the people that lived here before me, and I can't fucking clean it. It's like caked on in there, so here they are. This one's upside down because I just wanted you guys to see what the bottoms of them look like. But yeah, here are my peanut butter cookies. I will say, I think like the color of them is weird. Like I feel like they should be a darker color, but whatever. Like the coloring could just be the lighting. But anyway, I'm gonna try one. I'm a little nervous, honestly, because I have not made cookies in like a hot minute, and I have never made peanut butter cookies without like just helping my mom. Oh yeah, I'm a fan. I will say they're a little dry, but not like, you know, I'm not like coughing up a storm. They're not like a saltine cracker or anything. But they're good. I'm pretty proud. Yeah. Solid like B cookie. Yeah.
Look at the guy doing the line. Look at the guy doing the second. I signed up for.
That like beats my anxiety.
Just nutcracker things.
Please walk to the nearest exit. Leave the building.
Fire.
We don't know if it's a fire.
Probably not, so I'm probably just pulling it. This ballet is on fire.
Wow, they are so good at dancing. They took the place down. Wow. Good morning. It's 7:30 and I have court part 2 at 8:30 over my accident, which is stressful, but I've also just kind of accepted what happens is it's just what it is. It's fine. But hopefully I get it reduced because I feel like I have a lot of shit to add. But we'll see. So that's today, and I'm so tired. But yeah. Woo. Alrighty, they open in 5 minutes. So basically I'm gonna just sit in my car and wait. Yeah. So big stress. I hate this. I hate literally everything about this. So, yeah. Okay, so that was basically just a waste of time because I went up there and I'm like, yeah, I'd like to speak to the DA. And they changed it, like the system. So I have to come back within 60 days. They gave me a new date. And go online and contact the DA before that time. I guess this is literally the first day that they're changing the system. And I'm so annoyed because I got ready and I came here for literally no reason, and they gave me this like paperwork of all this stuff I gotta do. Like I gotta contact the DA before I go in February. So fun. Yeah. Great. This clip is literally just proof that I looked really good this morning for literally no fucking reason. So I need to commemorate this moment. Beautiful. And now this is what I will look like for the rest of the day.
Gen Z often live in tiny no-pet apartments and don't get paid enough to support a decent standard of living for themselves, let alone a pet. So they'll often turn to plants in order to feel the joy that comes from nurturing a living thing in our rapidly decaying ecosystem. So I'm extending pet status to plants, so that way you too can do this.
My hair parted like this. Cute. Kind of a mess, but in a cute way. My hair parted in the middle. I look like a pilgrim boy ready to die of scurvy on a boat.